Good morning, everyone. Pastor Chuck Blair here. Great to have you joining me as we start thinking about, how we continue to prepare for this Advent season. And today I want to talk about sort of the reality, like the very nature of things. And I'm gonna sort of get a roundabout way and then bend it back around. I feel pretty strongly that anytime two people recommend something, I should definitely pay attention. One of those things I got asked to pay attention to was this movie called Stutz, which is a great movie, not a kids movie, by the way, but a great adult movie with some beautiful perspectives in it. And part of that, with taking a look at that movie Stutz, was he said, life really is about three things. He said that there were three things that life constantly has: pain, uncertainty, and constant work. Pain, uncertainty, constant work. And he's not using those to be, as you see the movie, he's not using those to be a downer. He's saying, look, you just got to get life has these things, and it has pain, it has uncertainty, it has constant work. And I was thinking about those, like so much of those, it's not just linear, oftentimes it's cyclical. In other words, we have pain creates uncertainty creates like this just need to keep on working, and they just keep on going round and round. And he actually is very optimistic about that, about okay, so those are the givens. We know that's true. It's like today there's really crummy winter storm moving through. That's what's true. So the question becomes then, how do we move through this? And one of the things I think we can think about a lot this particular Christmas season is again the art of gratitude within the reality of what life is. The art of gratitude within the reality of what life is. And there's part of that. And in reading our Advent reader today, that the reading today is a beautiful reading from Psalm 85. And it has that sort of that connotation of beauty. Listen to this. Steadfast love and faithfulness will meet. Righteousness and peace will kiss each other. Faithfulness will spring up from the ground, and righteousness will look down from the sky. Oh, so beautiful. You kind of have this meeting of things kissing, and you have this meeting of the earth and the sky. Just this beautiful sort of coming together that I think is this promise that a lot of us sense in our hearts and that we hope for this Advent season. So if we understand this about life, like there is this uncertainty, there is this need for constant work, there are all these challenges, and there's add in pain, right? And yet we try to shift into this beauty as best we can as well. Boy, stuff can open up, and this is the way I heard it described, which I really like this approach to gratitude. Just imagine you take a minute to and we'll do it just here for a couple of seconds together. Just a quick few seconds just to put into your mind 5 things that you're grateful for. So I'm just going to ask us all to close our eyes and just think of 5 things that you're grateful for. Ready? All right. Now what I want you to do, you've had those things in your mind. Now we're going to do the same exercise. And what I want you to visualize, or hear those 5 things, whatever they might be. I want you to visualize the force that is actually pushing those up to the surface. What's the force that is moving those forward in your life, that are bringing those to mind? And really try to picture. In other words, look at gratitude and look at these things you're grateful for, and that gratitude, look at it at the surface, and then try to see, okay, what's pushing underneath it? What's the force? So let's go through and do that again. Again, 5 things, and then really try to look at what the force is underneath it. So take a breath. 5 things and the force underneath. That's pretty cool. I hope you had a nice experience doing that. That's the stream we want to live into this particular Advent season. It's beyond just sort of on the surface what we're grateful for. That's really great and important to articulate it, and important to ask what part of you finds finds that need to articulate. What's the force that's driving that? And I think that gets us close to God, because life will always have pain, uncertainty, and constant work. And it also has all these wonderful things. And boy, if we can kind of like pull that in and see the force that's moving there, boy, there's just a lot there for us in the world. So that's the thought for today, friends. And what we're going to do now is we're going to do a little meditation, a little prayer, a little blessing, and then we'll say hi to folks on social media. So first things first, let's get a little breath again and listen to the prayer bell until it stops ringing. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am. Be still and know that I. Be still and know that. Be still and know. Be still and. Be still. Be. Our Father, who art in the heavens, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, as in heaven, so upon the earth. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we also forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. May the Lord lift up his countenance upon you, bring you peace, and bring you home. Amen. All right, friends, let's give a little cheery hello to everyone here. And again, I hope you are safe and sound. It's like, when we used to live up in the Poconos, and it was nice because they had none of this messing around wintry mix stuff. They went right for the hardcore snow, which was super, super fun. All right, let's say hi to the people who've joined us this morning. Linda says, good morning, and I missed the name of the movie. The name of the movie is Stutz, and it is on Netflix. Love is the force that drives the gratitude I pictured. Thank you. Yeah, isn't it interesting, right? I was thinking what came to me was light and love. Paige writes, good morning, and good morning to you, Paige. Shannon, I could just use a little teeny tiny bit of Austin heat auction today. Shannon is joining us from Austin, Texas, and I think, oh my goodness, it is so cold in the office right now. I can use it a little warmer. So good morning to you, Shannon, and thank you. Be glad you found there was beauty in that message. So let's flip back over, friends, and see if anybody has joined us on. There we go. Carl has joined us over there. Carl, right. Always a blessing to focus in on the true and meaningful blessings within whatever challenges we face in life. And I love that, right? Because Carl is such a good guy, and thinking, boy, we all face challenges, right? And the challenges are just this constant. And I feel like it's just the air we breathe. And then can we breathe good air? Put it that way. All right, friends, God bless. Take care. Have a wonderful weekend with a lot of gratitude, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye.